What's happening, everybody, and welcome back. This is Rensei, and we are playing Long Live the Queen. Somehow we are still alive, even though I would certainly be dead by this point. We're still depressed, unfortunately, so that means that we are just going to kind of continue what we've been doing. Let's learn a little bit about herbs, and let's do a little bit more internal affairs. Willow bark can be used to relieve aches and fevers, that's very important to know. And the Duke of Marie has paid suit to the Duchess of Ursel to no avail. The brother is opposed, and he will inherit if she dies childless. So, okay. There's a lot going on there, I didn't read all that, to be honest. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, this slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Corisande, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? She is unharmed. She caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice, it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mom's heart. I lied to her, they did, when she went to see why he'd not come back. Said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. We weren't the only one, neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. This might have something to do with the last Duke of Mead. He was involved in all sorts of scandals. Let's see. Let us put her to work. This woman failed in her goals. She harmed no one. I do not require her life. If she is kept far away from your sister's court, she will no longer be a threat. You're going to forgive her. I'm indenturing her, not pardoning her. She will serve as a heavy laborer in northern Ursel. She should be made an example of. She should be drawn and quartered in a public square. That's just kind of gross, dude. I have spoken. God bless you, miss. Alright, can we get undepressed in any way? I guess we could just... let's just play with more toys. Still depressed. This girl just... she never gets over it, man. Let's see. Let's learn some accounting, maybe? Some production. And, can I do military? I can, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's learn some naval strategy. Sunset Bay is off the coast of Duchy Mazomba, and it's a prime location for fishing. And the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. As you are waking up one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. An owl flying in open, broad daylight. That's unusual. I wonder if something attacked it. Okay. Still depressed? Oh, actually, we could eliminate depressed if we attend to service. Now we are something else. We're yielding, which gives us an increased royal demeanor, finally. History and faith. So let's do some royal demeanor. And let's increase our composure and increase our presence. We practice deep breathing exercises to maintain inner calm. And wearing the royal regalia, looking at ourselves in a mirror. We are a force to be reckoned with, that's true. Remember that the festival of the good lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. A grand ball? Will there be dancing? There will, in fact, be dancing. As queen, you would be accepted to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Outside of the castle you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Brienne. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her uncle, Kevin, is absolutely furious about that woman's trial. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Alright, I would like to maintain yielding for the time, so let's attend court. Alright, we were able to do so. So we can continue to increase our elegance, and let's also continue on presence. Actually, maybe conversation? Let's do public speaking. Apparently we're going to be doing some soon. And continue with presence. I agree with that decision. Take some deep breaths and practice speaking loudly in a room. And just kind of stare at ourselves, it looks like. Yeah, and to increase our energy. Today is the procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. I will parade and make a speech. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. Prepare our best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with our attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. At the end of the route, you help the priestesses turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted, which we're not good at. After the blessings are read, you hold up your hands and call for silence so that you can speak. Unfortunately, all the words you had planned go out of your head when you're faced with a moment. You manage a few polite sayings about the meaning of the holidays and thank everyone for attending, then turn away, your cheeks red. The procession regroups to return to the castle. I hadn't quite mastered it yet. Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine. Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want, but for now you are still a child. Oh, dang. Well, that didn't work out for us at all. Let's work on some more court manners, and let's do some flattery. Gonna need to get a husband eventually. Study different rules for formal dining, and learn that flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. That's true. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. I should have practiced dancing. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance, even though you didn't practice dancing at all. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide, and you fail every single check. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they all seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kigal alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. You look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whomever you want and you will not be denied. I really want to pick someone scandalous. Screw it. Let's do it. It's a one-off, right? You don't want everyone assuming that whoever you pick first is your intended marriage partner, so why not make your choice as ridiculous as possible? With that in mind, you approach the Duchess of Ursel. You admit to yourself that you were hoping such an outrageous act would cause her to lose some of her composure, but she remains unruffled. At least the chorus of shocked whispers around you as you take your place on the floor is gratifying. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery. Unfortunately, you lose track of which steps you're supposed to do when, and trip over your own feet. Oops. Between the dances, there is a time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. You interact comfortably with your peers, leaving a wise word in every ear. Finally, we succeeded at something. It's about time. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting the clear note ring out throughout the room. if I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage keep our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lilla, and a fierce sportswoman. She had a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No, Brienne. She had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here dancing together, the Duke Consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Merva being so close by. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? Someone's casting spells! It's messed up. It's messed up. I think we've been yielding long enough. We can actually maybe push pressure. Maybe? How would I do that, though? Let's attend court and see what happens. Sitting in on court sessions is not fun at all. I agree. That didn't work. That's fine. Let's see. Let's learn some lore. I can do that, right? Yes, I actually can definitely do that. Oops, didn't mean to go in there. Yeah, let's learn some lore, and let's actually, what else do I got bonuses in? Got a huge bonus in history, so let's learn some history. And lore, sweet. Read about the history of our domain. Hundreds of years ago, it was the center of a great empire, but our influence has waned, and only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. We wander downstairs to visit our father and talk about the latest events in the domain. We're moving with such enthusiasm that we don't realize our father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. You are too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old as noble women go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Let's insult her with false flattery. Good afternoon, Countess. My, what large breasts you have. Putting them on display for any particular reason? Elodie. Really, my dear, it's not polite to comment on a lady's attributes like that. But you're young, you will grow. Perhaps we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. She gives a little wave and exit. Once she's gone, we raise an eyebrow at our father. Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more. She wants something more, and it's not going to happen anytime soon. You should be careful how you deal with people like Siren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. Isn't that what I have agents for? Yes, but you must give them direction. What is your greatest concern? Definitely noble plots. Always noble plots. I need to know what the other nobles are up to, and whether anyone is plotting behind my back. As you wish. Let's see what Ursul's doing. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers, and you will need the power of a lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you bond it with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You're the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. I'll try to find a way. Alright, I'll try to get into the treasury. Back to depressed. Back to depressed. That's okay, we were able to get some royal demeanor in. Let's work on our decoration a bit, and let's work on our intrigue, I guess. Can we do that? Where are we? Yeah, intrigue. Yes, we can do that. And let's do some more ciphering. Practice sketching fruits and flowers, theory of color, shifting substitution ciphers, and random substitution ciphers, and we've unlocked a new outfit. It is the time of year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there is always room for some discretion. I don't know anything about budgets. I don't know anything. Unfortunately, leaving the taxes as they are is not an option. So let's lower taxes. We haven't actually spent any money because we keep refusing all of everyone's ideas. I think we have enough money. Let's lower the taxes a little. As you wish. I think my dad would maybe help me with that decision. Let's go ahead and visit the treasury, see if we can't get our gem. You try to talk your way past the treasury guards, but despite eyelash fluttering, foot stomping, and outright threats, they won't budge. Alright, we're going to have to work on our presence and our flattery. Let's check out our new outfit, though. We got a catsuit, so that's great. And let's see. We need, presence, which we will take a negative on, but we need it. And we need flattery, which was conversation, which I think the negative is actually too big. Let's see, is it? Yeah, we can't do that, so we'll try to force something later. Let's increase our intrigue since we are wearing the catsuit anyway. Oops, I accidentally changed the wrong one. Okay, so the Duke of Sudbury is married to the Countess Leek of Dis, and she is now married to the disinherited third sibling of the Duke of Marie. I don't know how I'm going to use any of that information, but I have it. Alright, and we are pretending to be a tree. It happens. You were requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. It's messed up. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, Your Majesty. Wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me, but the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestess to bless me and make me clean again. Demons that make you attack people. Is that even possible? Nah, he has to be executed. Even if it is a demon, we gotta take care of him. I don't care whether there were demons or not. You're still a murderer and your life is forfeit. You will be hanged in public as a deterrent to future criminals. He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump. Yes, Your Majesty. Is that enough presents? Partial success. You order the guards to step aside and let you into the treasury. They waver slightly, but in the end, they stand by your father's commands. We were so close. Okay. What are we looking at now? We're still depressed. Our intrigue is very high, which is what we wanted. Let's go ahead and put a little more into presence. Just a little more. And actually, let's do a little bit of accounting. Brush up on basic math. Important skill, believe it or not. And we're too depressed to focus on our presence, but we did get a little bit of a bonus. You receive word that an unfortunate incident at the gallows where the man you judged was set to be executed. As he was led to the platform, he suddenly lashed out with explosive magical power, killing several guards and spectators before making his escape. The population is buzzing with rumors that a secret cabal of evil lumens who sacrifice innocents in their dark rituals. That was messed up. That was a mistake. Okay, we need to get back to yielding. So let's, no, it's just gonna increase our depressed. What do we do? This is the one. Let's play with toys. Yes, that seems to have worked. We're angry, but, you know, it is what it is. That will give us the option to increase our social, although we're maxed out on presence. Well, we're 0.1 away. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually end this episode here. Apparently we're going to do 3 of them, at least. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.